Peace, what's going on, everybody? Now we're going to go to the Aquarius solar card reading. Sorry it took a little while for the transition to the Capricorn to Aquarius. I have a couple space on my phone right now so I can actually do this card reading on my phone. Hopefully. And if it doesn't go through, well then, hey, we'll just do it on the motherfucking laptop. Anyway, we're going to start with the first card, which is going to be the goal that you need to go towards. Which is, this is myself, because I am an Aquarius, so this is going to be deep for my own self. It was deep for my moon sign, it's going to be deep for my sun sign, definitely. And it's crazy too, because literally as soon as the solar eclipse passed by, as soon as the moon moved into 11 degrees Cancer, it started raining. So after that's a whole, solar eclipse, new moon situation, I now have a situation in my particular space where there's, rain and then there's thunderstorms and everything like that. So it's really intense. A lot of crazy energy. And I'm in Florida too, so I'm by the bay and I'm by the Gulf of Mexico too, so it's like, whoo. Anyway, the goal that we Aquarians are going to have to go towards is, oh Lord, our actions. It's crazy because the sun is actually a detriment in Aquarius, so the goal that myself and other Aquarians around me is, literally the goal of this whole Cancer season is to watch our actions, take some sort of action in any regard, whether it's, trying to get a music deal and everything like that, whether it's taking action on, okay, here's an example for me. I'm taking action, and this is part of the Neptune retrograde as well, which is trining the sun in Cancer and the solar eclipse in Cancer. So, and I have, well, this is just me personally, so I have Pisces rising, so my Cancer is in the 5th house, so there's a whole bunch of energy going on in that whole area of life as well. But with my guitar and everything like that, I used to study jazz a lot. Well, I still do, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm studying it more than ever. I'm taking action to actually not only just like look at, like sheet music and like just try to like learn sheet music and everything like that, but to actually be very Piscean, like Neptune retrograde, and listen to the actual music and just play by ear and just like kind of like write down, then do that, and then write down. After this, when the spirit first came, the spirit, then came the physical realm. So it's like, listen, write it down. That's kind of like the situation. So I'm taking action into that, and then just depending on what you got going on in your life, the goal and the main thing you need to focus on this whole Cancer season is what you're going to take action on this whole entire Cancer season. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. So now, the next card I'm going to pull is, of course, the overall energy that we're going to have to go about to reach some sort of goal of taking some sort of action in any circumstance or situation in every perspective. Any perspective, I meant. Okay. And this is Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. This isn't just Aquarius Sun signs. The way we're going to have to go about this energy is going to be in a very... Oh, wow. It's going to be in a very Uranian Aquarius kind of way. So, wow, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy for Aquarians right now. So, the way we're going to have to go about reaching a goal towards taking action in regard, and it's crazy because this energy so far, and I haven't even pulled the overall theme that we're going to be in, so that's going to play a whole nother aspect and paint a whole nother color, a whole splash of paint onto what this whole situation for Aquarians is going to be this whole Cancer season. But just the fact that we're going to have to go about this in a Uranian way, that's our natural energy. That and Saturn, because Saturn is actually the main ruler of Aquarius. But with Uranus being a co-ruler, with it being a roommate of Aquarius, it knows the house as well. It knows everything about the house as well. It lives there. It pays the bills there as well. It knows all about the electrical bill. It knows all about the water bill and everything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to have to go about trying to reach some sort of action, which is a detriment for us in a lot of ways, but we're going to have to go about it in a Uranian kind of way. So it's actually going to be easy for us to get to this goal of trying to take action to whatever we're trying to do in whatever area of life we're trying to take action into. So that's really that's really crazy. So we're going to have to uniquely go about, and that's what I'm saying, like this is really just like some default energy that Aquarians is going through right now, and it's just like, I think of all the cards that I've pulled, this is the only deck. I might be wrong. I have to go back. This is probably the only deck that I've pulled to where the first card was a detriment and the second card is a rulership. Oh boy, I'm ready to see what the next card is. So the next card I'm going to pull is going to be the overall theme that us Aquarians are going to have to be going through throughout this Cancer season and the solar eclipse happening right now in front of us. So the overall energy that we're going to be going through, Aquarians, are unique asses. It's going to have to be in a very the whole theme of what us Aquarians are going to have to go through in the situation of us uniquely going about trying to reach a goal of taking some sort of action. It's going to be in a this whole theme is going to be very personal. So this is going to be very personal time for us. It's going to be a very personal time for the people around us, because the way we're uniquely going about trying to reach a goal of taking action into something, it's going to all be personal. It's going to involve people in our personal lives, things that we're personally attached to, whether it's material, whether it's comic books, video games, going outside to nature and sun gaze and all that shit. Whether it could be anything. It could be whatever you do, whatever you're into, whatever you do on a regular basis. That's personal. This is all going to be the whole theme. And while everything is being personal in our lives, and this could be, like I said, this could be positive or negative. So this isn't, I have to watch out for my own self and not get too wrapped up in these energies that I'm pulling from my own sun sign, because this could also play out in a negative aspect as well if I'm not careful. So this whole theme for Aquarians is going to be very personal times. And although everything's going to be personal, we have a goal to reach, which is taking action into something. And since we're already uniquely and originally co-ruled by Uranus, it's going to be a lot easier for us to tap into that natural energy that we have to prevail through these personal times and to reach a goal of obtaining some sort of action in some sort of way, shape, or form. So that's crazy. Aquarians got a good reading too. All the signs have great readings, man, and there's not one sign that has one reading that's better than the other, but it tends to be a situation where every single sign that gets a card pull, it's just, like I said, since it's the way it's done, is that it's just the natural energies. It's not specific goals and specific things you need to go about. It's just the raw energies of what you need to do in general. It creates like a plethora of like situations that you could, but every sign has like their own unique like combination that they go to, but each combination has its own plethora of options and everything. So I'm going to stop this video and we're going to try to go to Pisces real quick. The last sign. Peace.